for watching this special segment, 5 Minutes with God. 5 Minutes with God. My name is David Evans, your host. For the next 4 minutes, you're going to be inspired, motivated, and encouraged by this special presentation. It's a short movie, 5 Minutes with God. We're going to show you some beautiful things in nature, and we're going to talk about how you're going to be encouraged. I'm going to give you some scriptures to inspire you too. Watch this. Thank you for watching this special segment, 5 Minutes with God. Are you ready to take a step? I mean a giant step. I mean a step that will take you to a higher level. Now, sometimes when you take a step, everybody's not willing to take that step with you. I'm on a higher level now, but when I take a step, I'm coming down, but I'm a higher plane. So when you take a step in life, you may come down to one level, but don't forget where you come from. Don't ever forget humble beginnings. Don't ever forget that even though you may be on this level right now and you move to the next level and to the next level in life, it's only because God allows you to be to another place because he wants you to be more humble. The more blessed you are, the more humble you should be. You know, because at the end of the day, you may have started small and you may end big. But if you continue to be humble, God will exalt you. Humble yourself before the Lord. He will exalt you in his due time. And always remember the original from the artificial. This is a beautiful, beautiful flower, but it's not real. It has beautiful color. It has a beautiful stem. It has beauty all around it, but it is not real. Matter of fact, if you see it, it was made in China. This is not a real original. When you look down here, you see the original. This is an original God-made tree limbs that falling from the trees, a leaf that falling from the tree, but it's an original. The difference between the original and the artificial is the original you see here and the artificial you see here. The original that you see here may have fallen from the tree, but it has life. And that life is because it's fallen from the tree. It falls to the ground. And we see that the tree, the leaf that was there, it has tree. You'll see the difference. Some people are like this. They're artificial. They look good. They're in a position, but they are not real. It says right here, decoration only, not a toy. So what happens is, if you want this particular artificial one, you understand that it was made by man. And anything man makes, it can break. Anything that man makes, it can come down. Anything that man's put in position, it's not eternal because it was made by man. When you see something that God makes and God designed, it moves in seasons and times and transitions. So even though the trees and the leaves that you see now will fall from the earth or fall from the tree to the earth, new ones will come again. New leaves will come again in a new season. New leaves will come again when the earth goes through the metamorphosis and the changes take place. New leaves will come again on the trees. But this one was never real from the beginning. It can never grow. It can never expand. This is artificial. Always recognize the artificial from the real. And as you grow in life, you want to separate yourself from people who have one body and two faces. You want to separate from people who have lied, who are against every good deed that you do. Some people are just going to make fun of what you do. Some people are always going to try to have idle chatter, gossip, slander. Some people are around you not because they love you, just because somebody helped you. That does not mean they're your friend. Just because they don't like you, that does not mean they're your enemy. You have to learn to accept the good with the bad and understand the original from the unoriginal or the counterfeit. Thank you for watching this special presentation, 5 Minutes with God, hosted by David Evans. Hope that you've been encouraged. Hope you've been inspired. Hey, what a beautiful, beautiful flower that's in the midst of all of these leaves. But this is different. This is so different. Look at this. Look at this. It's so different. It's not real. It's not real. It's artificial. You know, a lot of times we look at things and we get attracted to things because it looks good on the outside. It draws us to the beauty of what it is because we see something so beautiful beholding to our eyes. But yet still we know that it's different because the environment that this particular artificial flower is in is surrounded by leaves that came off the trees. So the mere fact that I'm seeing something that's not in the right place, it lets me know that, wow, this is unique, this is different. But when I went to pick it up, when I discovered that when I picked this up, this was not real. This is artificial. And the lesson in this is that everything that you see, everything that you pick up, it may look good, it may sound good, it may feel good, but it's not real. Everything that glitters is not gold. Everything that looks good on the outside is not good on the inside. Just because it looks good, that don't mean it's real. It can be beautiful on the outside, but it's so artificial. It's fake. It has beautiful design, it has color on it, it has the appearance of being real, but it's fake, it's false, it's artificial. And sometimes this is how relationships are with people. Some people you meet, they have one body and two faces. Some people say stuff, they throw the rock and hide their hands. There's some people that you meet in life, they're not for your best interest. They're for you as long as you're for them. As long as they can get what they want out of their relationship, they're good. And that's why it's so important for all of us who are watching this presentation today is to use your discernment. Always ask, is this person sent into my life by God? Or they're in my life by the devil? If God sent them, there's going to be some good. And they can't leave until they're finished with doing that good. If the devil sent them, they're going to be in your life to do bad. They're going to cause havoc, division, confusion, envy, strife, jealousy. There's going to be somebody in your life, if the devil sent them, it's going to end in a negative sense. There was a person in the Bible named Judas. Everybody knows Judas. He was the betrayer. He's the one who walked with Jesus, the treasurer. Judas was the one who turned on Jesus, betrayed by a kiss. Judas was the one who Jesus was at the Last Supper. Jesus said, one of you is going to betray me. And here is Peter. Here's all the disciples there. Peter, James, John. Here is the disciple says, is it I? Is it I? And all of us, we have a sign of weaknesses in our life, and we ask, is it going to be me? And Jesus knew it was Judas, and Judas betrayed Jesus, and then he went out. And Jesus said to him, whatever you do, do it quickly. Once you realize the enemy is there, or somebody who's sent by the enemy on assignment to destroy you, to come against you, to stop and block your progress, to hinder you, you remove them as soon as possible. You don't play with them. You don't have them around. You do not be with that person who's trying to kill you. If someone take you to a place in the woods and they leave you, they didn't have your best interests all along. Their motives, their intentions was to destroy you. If someone gives you something to drink and that drink has poison in it, and you know it has poison in it, you're not going to drink it. So people are God, like relationships. And as you notice where I'm at now, there's a whole bunch of leaves on the ground. Because the season has changed for these beautiful trees that you see. It was blossoming in the spring and summer with the beautiful leaves, and the sun was coming out and shining. And now